Alrighty. Little red sign that says we are recording, and it is so. And I guess this would be Morning Coffee 0005. Von Helton was right again, and the trolls were wrong again. Harken back a few a few videos ago, where I said that a non-proliferation and non-aggressive pact needs to be made between the United States, Russia, and China. And how many remember that video? And I said that because the ETs are not going to let us become a spacefaring race unless we do so. They're just not. Well, guess what happened yesterday, boys and girls? Or at least I think it was yesterday. I don't know when the video was. I saw the video yesterday. Well, this morning, last night, whatever. Anyway, I saw the video. And it is a video of Trump getting behind a podium saying that, yes, he is going to seek Russia and China for a non-aggressive pact and denuclearization and all that good shit because the ETs demand it. They're not going to let us be a spacefaring race as long as we're warlike and we're tribal. They're just not. So apparently the trolls now have egg all over their face because the trolls said, oh, Trump doesn't watch your videos. Well, apparently Trump does watch my videos because now he's doing exactly what I asked him to do on behalf of my ET friends. And now he's doing it. He's going to seek Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping and have a non-aggressive pact and a denuclearization pact. Because I can tell you right now, as long as we're tribal and warlike, they're not going to let us go into space. No, they're not. No, they're not. We have to get a handle on this constant killing over stupid shit. You know. Now, unfortunately, this also means we're going to have to throw monotheism on the dustbin of history. But hey, I'm totally okay with that because I'm no longer affiliated with monotheism. So that's good. And besides, if the ETs come down and openly, start interacting with us, that's gonna destroy monotheism anyway. Because remember, boys and girls, in the Bible it said, "Let us make man in our image," which is the original story from ancient Sumer. Monotheism is a lie. It's always been a lie. Well, Vaughn, why did they make it monotheism? Because it's easier to manage that way. And it's easier to control you if there's only one God instead of thousands of gods. Right? Yeah. It's a simple numbers game, man. That's all it is. Simple numbers game. So, anywho, enough said of that. The point is that Trump is doing exactly what I asked him to do in one of my previous videos. He's actually going to seek a non-aggressive pact with Russia and China. And this is a good thing. And then the ETs see that we mean business, that we're serious about becoming a spacefaring race, and that we're not going to have an aggressive attitude in regards to nuclear weapons and the proliferation thereof. So that's a good thing. I am amazed to watch him get behind a podium and say that, because that's what I asked him to do on behalf of my ET friends. And he's doing it. So there you go, folks. How about that, trolls? Now what? Because the trolls said, oh, he doesn't watch your videos. Well, apparently he does, because he just got behind a podium and did exactly what I asked him to do on behalf of my ET friends. So apparently he does watch me. Wow, what about that? Now, I'm still waiting on President Putin to say the Yellow Rose of Texas. But maybe he will. I mean, he sang Blueberry Hill, didn't he? Yes, he did. And he did, and he went shirtless, and then there was a third one, but I forgot what the third one was. One was shirtless, one was Blueberry Hill, but I can't remember the third one. Does anybody remember the third thing that Putin did, that I did? Because I don't remember. I don't remember it. I wished I could remember it. But there was three of them. There was being shirtless and singing Blueberry Hill, and then there was a third one, and I can't remember the third one to save me. But in any event, Trump is doing exactly what I asked him to do. He is going to meet up with Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin and have a non-aggressive pact and a nuclear um, uh, pardon me, an anti-nuclear proliferation pact. Let me rephrase. Anti-nuclear proliferation. So, yeah, wow, who knew, right? If you watch my videos, you know, because apparently Trump is watching my videos. Wow, what about that? Isn't that amazing? That's amazing, isn't it? But yeah, we're not going to be a spacefaring race if we don't get our shit together. And so that's a good thing. And Trump reiterated it behind the podium the other day, or at least, you know, whenever it was. I watched the video. I don't know when it was. I'd have to go back and watch the video again and see what the date is on it. But it doesn't matter. He's doing what I asked him to do, which is a good thing, you know, because I care about this country. I don't want to see America fall. I want to see America great. I want America to be prosperous. I want us to go to space, if space exists. Now, you know, being a flat earther, you know, I think space is mumbo jumbo. However, having said that, what is serious and what is real, whether you're on flat earth or ball earth, is the concept of, you know, nuclear non-proliferation. That is a serious thing. It needs to be a thing, and it needs to be made plain. The documentation needs to be plain so that a 2-year-old can pick it up and read it. It needs to be clear. Disarmament should be a thing. You know, put it into hydro, put it into hydrogen cars, you know, as long as they don't go boom. It would be kind of bad if they went boom. Ford Motor Company, since we're on the subject, Ford Motor Company came out with a fix for the electric cars catching on fire. When you go to charge up your vehicle, it only charges up to 95% now, which prevents the batteries from swelling up and exploding. Good on Ford. See, I knew there was a reason why I was a Ford man, so there you go. But yeah, Ford is like, yeah, we figured out the problem. You only charge the batteries to 95%, and then that way you ain't got to worry about them exploding. Wow, who knew? Apparently Ford knew, because Ford got it right. Ford got it right. So now all the electric Mustangs out there are not going to explode. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that great? So anyway, Musk, if you're listening, now Ford's fixed your problem, so implement it immediately. Anyways, I was going to do it because I'm at 7 minutes. Y'all have a pleasant day and better tomorrow. Bye. Implement it immediately. Anyways, I was going to do it because I'm at 7 minutes. Y'all have a pleasant day and better tomorrow. Bye.